Hello everyone, my name is Dre and thank you so much for tuning in today. Today we are going to be talking about the Avengers game and how the characters in this game do not look like the characters in the MCU. If you are unaware of what I'm talking about, well, the trailer for the Avengers game came out during E3 this year. And well, people did not really like how the characters look because a lot of people are used to the MCU characters, and now that we're having a different representation of them through a video game coming out, some fans are not very happy with that. They want to see the characters that they know. The characters that are portrayed in the MCU are the same ones that they wanted to be portrayed in the video game. Now, if you grew up during the 80s or the 90s and you grew up with the whole comic book culture and the animated shows that came out, my personal one was Spider-Man back in the days, then you probably don't care what the characters really look like. We are in a point where we expect the characters to change up a little bit from here to there. You know, whether it's in a movie or a cartoon, we know that the characters are not going to look the same. We're used to it. Heck, of a lot of us grew up with 3 different characters that played Spider-Man. So for us that grew up around the superhero culture, we expect change. We know it's going to happen. We know in the video game, it's not going to look just like the characters in an MCU. So why are some fans mad about this? Why don't they just accept the idea that, hey, it's not a movie, it's a video game, they're going to look different? I personally think is because it's a newer crowd that doesn't like the look of these games. And by newer, I don't mean like literally just became fans right now. A lot of these fans grew up with the MCU and that's all they know about the comic book era, about the comic book, superheroes and how they're interpreted one way here and another way there. A lot of fans only know the MCU, and you can't really blame them that much because it has been 10 years of the MCU. And I don't mean just the kids that were probably like 7 or 8 when the movies started coming out, and now they're like 18, 19, 20 years old. So this is what they know, this is what they grew up with. But there's also an older crowd, a crowd that back when they were younger, they didn't really care about comic books. They didn't really care about the cartoons. They probably thought it was childish. But once they started seeing the movies and really saw the hype that was going on and gave these movies a chance, they fell in love with superheroes, with the comic book era, and they liked it. They're sticking around. And these interpretations are all that they know. This is who they think their superheroes are, and they have a right to believe that way. That's who they know. They know that Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, and anyone that doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr. is not Iron Man. And I'm not going to start listing all the characters and all the actors, but you understand what I'm trying to say, that this is who they associate with this specific character. Now, I have seen some posts on Facebook and some videos on YouTube, and there are some fans that are really, really nitpicky. I've seen a video and a few where they're watching the trailer and they're just pausing it every 5 or 10 seconds and are like, oh, look, that doesn't even look like Captain America. Or look, that doesn't even look like the Hulk. That doesn't look like Black Widow. They're just nitpicking every little thing they can find about the character differences. I do feel like the Marvel Universe movies set the bar pretty high up for a lot of fans. And now that they're seeing their characters represented in another way, they're not very happy about it. I personally think that the game looks promising, and I want to give this game a try. I want to see how it goes. I want to watch some reviews. I'm not going to pre-order because I'm done pre-ordering games, but that's a whole different subject. But I do want to give this game a try. But what about you, the Marvel fan? If you are a Marvel fan, if you're not a Marvel fan, go ahead and drop a comment. Tell me why don't you like Marvel. I'm not saying you have to like it, just like to know why don't you like it. And if you are a fan of the Marvel Universe, either the movies, the comic books, the cartoons, whatever it is that you're a fan of, are you willing to give this game a try, even if they look different from the movies that we've had for the past 10 years? I also know there's some hardcore fans that are going to buy anything that's Marvel, anything that's Avengers, and you're going to buy this game regardless whether it's good or bad. But I do love getting responses in the comments below. Sorry if I can't reply to every single one of them, but believe me, I read every single one. I love it when people comment below and they just go on a rant and they just type up a whole paragraph. Believe me, I enjoy reading all those comments. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do enjoy making these conversations. Again, I love reading the comments. I like it so much. So go ahead and drop a comment. Even if you're just dropping by to say hi, If you want me to just take a look at your channel, I would love to do so. I am trying to dive into this whole YouTube thing as much as I can, and I'm enjoying it. Again, I can't say that enough. I am enjoying what my channel has been doing on YouTube. We're at 82 subscribers right now. We're probably going to hit 100 soon. So if you haven't subscribed, hey, go ahead and help me out get to 100. I would really, really appreciate it. And as always, my name is Dre. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you next time. Please have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, midnight, whatever it is. Just please make sure that it's great.